Hi, how's it going, guys?
Hey.
What's up?
Hey. What's up?
Hey, Miles.
Hey, Henry.
I
What's
wasn't
up?
talking to you, just to be clear.
Hey. Alright.
So this is the Macbeef-Banquet podcast.
Is it?
Number one. I don't know. You were supposed to fucking tell me what we're doing today. Is this not okay? What are we doing instead of the podcast?
The Macbeef-Banquet podcast, episode
the
132.
Macbeef-Banquet podcast.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I wasn't
not just a
specific.
random
Okay,
podcast.
okay.
You know.
Sorry.
You haven't tuned into the Hyperspace Heroes podcast
Hey.
or the Cover Fire podcast.
Yes.
Or other titles.
Rambling Gen Xer. And,
Rambling Gen Xer.
Team Deacons.
Dial-Up Club.
Dial-Up Club.
Movie
Club. Yeah. Yeah, so we watched a movie this week on the Macbeef-Banquet. Thank you. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, podcast.
Good job.
Thank you. 132. We watched Titane.
Yeah.
Titani.
Dude.
And it was uncomfortable to watch.
It was a French film. I'll say that.
It definitely. How could you tell? Because of the French they were speaking.
But also, what happened
nudity.
in it, it was like, dang, this is a French film, huh?
You can tell that. Why? Because it's so sexy.
Yeah. Ow.
There is actually not quite a lot for trivia on this, actually.
Really? I mean, it just came out last year.
Yeah.
End of last year, so.
Yeah, that's true. Still, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how big it was, I guess.
It wasn't too popular. I had heard of it, and I don't remember in what context I had heard about it. I know I had heard someone mention, I think, the car fucking thing.
Yeah.
I think that's the part they mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
But I had forgotten it before I watched this movie. So.
Oh, really? You kind of like went into it, and you just kind of.
Yeah, I knew there was going to be something kind of fucked up about it, but.
There were the amount of uncomfortable things. Like, I could, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there was just so much.
Can I ask why you picked this movie? Or was it totally random?
It was totally random.
Okay.
I mean, I also knew the car fucking thing a little bit. Like, I'd heard about that.
Yeah.
But, like, other than that, it was just, like, the first thing I saw on Hulu. And I heard the title mentioned by some of my buddies at some point. I just didn't remember what they were talking about with it. So I was just like, you know what? I'll take this one. That'll be interesting, right?
Yeah.
But it was very uncomfortable to watch. I didn't, you know. Yeah. Yeah, just the amount of uncomfortable stuff. The ending was actually, I think, kind of interesting, though. I mean, I liked their dynamic of, like, the guy whose kid was missing, and then, like...
Yeah.
Although...
The whole thing sort of took a weird turn
at that point.
Because it was, like, following more like a serial killer type of thing.
Like, right off the bat, she's kind of just, like, this quiet, sadistic person.
Mm-hmm.
And then, even as a kid, you know, and
yeah.
Then, like... Or, like, you see the beginnings of that.
It sort of felt like a lot of... It felt like they built up a lot of stuff, almost for it to go nowhere.
Yeah.
It not go nowhere, but, you know...
They didn't really,
like,
punish it.
Do much with it, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, besides the having sex with the car... Like, the beginning, you know, the accident and the titanium plating or whatever.
Right.
That led to her falling in love with cars, but then she has sex with a car once or twice technically.
Yeah.
But
the second one's a fire truck.
Yeah. But it feels like it doesn't really it doesn't really add all that much besides the main plot. You know, it doesn't do anything else.
Right. There's not a lot of nuance to it.
And they show it like opening at the end.
The plate.
Yeah, the plate like opening, but that was like that was it. You know, it didn't feel like they could have done more with it. Is all.
I agree. No, I agree. I think so too. It does feel very sort of, just kind of focused on that specific part of it. Or I agree.
And she was a serial killer, and she falls in love with cars. She's having a baby. You know, it's like a lot to juggle.
Like, just life stuff, you know?
And now she's, you know, pretending to be the son of this fireman, you know? What?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Why? Do I have to say something? Jeez.
You were chuckling at me like I said something stupid.
No, not at all.
Dumbass.
No, everything in this movie is totally normal. 100%.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And the mom's okay with
her, and... Well, it was weird, because it's like...
And how long it took for him to realize.
But, like, Yeah, that was so interesting to me. Like, when do you think like he knew? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm actually asking.
I think either he knew and didn't want to admit it to himself, or
Yeah,
what I personally think is he just didn't know
yeah,
until when he was like, I don't care who you are, but you're my son.
yeah. At that point, yeah.
Yeah.
And then like after that, like it just
Yeah.
she like gave up all pretenses. I think at that point.
And is it even possible to fucking press your belly
Right, that was what
in
I was wondering because it was like there were so many shots where it looked
when
like she would have should have shown been showing by that point.
yeah, whenever she was like not wearing, when she was in public wearing regular clothes, pretending to be his son, it looked like there was just nothing, you
Right,
know,
yeah.
like it was totally like they just took off their prosthetic and it was all good.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
No, I agree. I thought
Unless she really did get pregnant for the film.
and that's what I thought. Oh yeah, you're right.
With the car.
She went full method. Yeah,
Fucked a car. And
yeah,
the whole rigmarole, you know.
yeah. That first scene, like they didn't even intend to film that. Like she was just doing
It just
that.
happened.
They were just doing that, and they had the cameras there, and we're like, oh, you know what?
And it felt out of the blue, you know. She just kills that guy, and then it's like, oh look, the car. I'm gonna fuck it.
Yeah,
Like, there's no build up, nothing like. I mean, there's the fact that she, you know, hugged the car or whatever when she
Yeah.
was a kid, but like, you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. Yeah, like they didn't do a lot to like really.
Like, why is she a serial killer? Why
yeah.
is she fucking a car? Why?
It's a lot of just like she's just doing it, and she's just
Yeah, just cause it's a
Just-
French film.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's kind of what I kept chalking it up to. I was like, this is a French
This
film.
is a French film, so
Yep.
that, the French audience would get this.
The French be nuts, man.
The French be nuts, man. They'd be having sex with cars and stabbing people with needles,
A chopstick.
chopsticks.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It
whatever.
looked like a
It
chopstick
looked
to
like-
me.
Yeah. A hairpiece, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know. What did you think of like the effects, like the visually, like how it all looked?
Like at the end or just
The end
over? I mean, I
overall.
didn't really see much overall. I mean,
Well, particularly with her body, I guess.
yeah. I really liked when she like there was like the thing she was scratching whenever her finger went in. That one felt real and visceral.
Ugh,
I like
yeah.
that one. Like it hurt to watch, obviously,
right,
but
right.
it was but it looked good.
It was very uncomfortable. But
Yeah, I don't know. The ending in particular effects passable as in like, you know, they didn't look bad, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of not prosthetics. There was a lot of makeup they had to do for her too.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of, you know, all the marks all over her body.
Yeah.
And even like her nose break. That was a harsh scene, her doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was rough.
Hard to watch,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
I can't remember. There was one scene in particular that was like I just like couldn't fucking like look at the screen the whole time.
Really?
I don't remember what scene it was though. I think it was probably whenever they showed her body and seeing like how tight she was wrapping it, and you could see the scratches from it on her body.
That was a little uncomfortable too. Yeah,
Mhm.
because like like the marks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just reading. 'Cause, yeah, like there's not a lot of trivia. There's one that talks about like the captain mistakenly believes that shaving makes your facial hair grow thicker.
Yeah, which
In
it
reality-
doesn't. Which it doesn't.
And yeah, shaving doesn't affect the root of your hair beneath your skin and has no effect on the way your hair grows. But
It was.
the rest of it's just kind of about how it was shot and the fact that it got standing ovations, which, you know, I mean, big deal. Who cares? No, I'm just kidding.
5 million pounds or 5 million euros was the budget. I don't know what that is in it's estimated as well, so it could be wrong.
Yeah.
That's on IMDb, so
Yeah,
Definitely
no.
could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Not for most people.
I mentioned it to my coworker who's into like horror movies and like weird stuff like that. So I don't remember what movie they mentioned. I've already forgotten it. I'll probably ask them again, but yeah, they sounded interested. So it's definitely only for people who are into body horror
Yeah, things
films.
like that. Yeah,
Um,
body horror. Is that
yeah,
what
I
it's
mean
called?
that's the type of film it is. It's a body horror, like
Yeah, right.
horror of the body.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you understand.
Yeah.
Just look at you.
I have gifts that were given to me by God, okay? And it's nothing I can control.
God's gift to mankind was
Exactly. It's
that
my
hog
body.
between your legs.
Just imagining like making like hog noises, like it's like a
That one animation, I already forgot the name of it, but there's that one animation of that guy who's like I got a pig or whatever between my legs, and she's like, let me see it squeal. And he's like, no, stop. that video, you know what I'm talking about?
yeah. Um. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's I don't know. Don't watch it if you're not into that.
I agree.
Like most people,
Would you watch it again?
probably not. Honestly.
Yeah, probably not. Me too.
I don't know. It's just not.
It's rough.
It's not. Yeah, it's tough to get through. I'd have to have a very specific reason, and I don't even know what that reason would be.
To show someone who's into body horror,
I guess.
I guess.
If they're shut up. If they're ever into.
Are you tired? Baby tired. I'm sorry.
I just like start crying. Like, stop it.
I'm so tired.
No, I'm not. Absolutely shotgun a bunch of caffeine. What was I saying? You got me off track.
I'm sorry.
Dick.
Something about watching.
What did you watch this week?
Oh, what did I watch?
Yeah.
I haven't really watched much actually.
Really?
The only thing I really watched was Connor and I are rewatching Disenchantment to catch up.
Oh.
So we had to restart.
I started watching that, but I never got too far into it.
Mm-hmm. We got up to like season 2 or 3. We just don't remember anything that happened, so we had to restart.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I've been playing a lot of Crackdown.
Really? You've been
And by
down,
playing a lot, I mean I beat it already. I haven't like
Really?
100% completed it. I just beat the main story, and I'm just gonna move on to the next one.
Sure.
How about you?
Nothing really. I went and saw X yesterday.
Oh shit, that one.
Yeah, which was good. I liked it. I mean, well, story was okay, but visuals it was cool. The deaths were really funny because they were. I mean, I won't. Did you want to go see it?
Not in theaters,
Okay,
but
you're
I
gonna
will.
check
I want to
You
see it
wanna
at some
watch
point. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll
So don't spoil it.
I'll just say the deaths are kind of funny.
Okay.
But yeah, it's it kept moving right along, it paced pretty well, I would say. And then yeah, I would also say I guess like he wants to, I think who is it? Ti wants to do like a trilogy or something like that, and wants to do more based off of the story. But I don't think that should be a thing. Personally, I don't think
it's not Ti Cruz. It's an actual.
Yeah, it's Ti West.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
I was just making sure we're not talking about the rapper.
No. Right, he's just decided to transition.
Or not the
over to
rapper, the
different-
singer.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just that.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it too. It was just kind of more last week, but I finished the first season of Ozark as well, which has been pretty good. I've really been enjoying it. Visually, it's great, and it just moves right along too. Like it's really I think it's got the tone set pretty well throughout it. So
That's
it's
good.
Yeah, pretty cool. But
Yeah, I'm pretty cool. Yeah.
You're just jealous, Miles.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So, did you have something for us for next week?
I have a movie,
You have
if
a
that's
movie?
what you meant.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's available on Prime and Crackle. It's from 1925, and it's called The Lost World.
The Lost World.
Yeah. I felt like watching a black and white movie, so I was like, let's watch this one. I've heard this is a good one, I think.
All right. You went with the old school.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Crackle.
It's on YouTube too, I guess.
Oh, is it?
Oh, because it's public domain. That's right.
Oh. It's got my boy Arthur Conan Doyle.
He's the creator of the original story, I guess, or the
so
script or something.
I made this, so
Yeah,
you
it's
might as
the
well put me in.
put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
Yeah.
Based on the novel by Arthur Conan Doyle. That's why.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's what. It seems about right, because he was a writer. I think he wrote like some detective stories of some kind.
What was it? It was Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
Jinx, you owe me a story.
Okay, so this one time I was at band camp, and Arthur Conan Doyle came up and stuck his Sherlock in my Holmes.
Okay.
So watch that.
Watch
for
The
next
Lost
week.
World.
Yep, watch The Lost World on Crackle and
or Prime
or YouTube,
Amazon Prime or YouTube,
or just anywhere in the public domain.
Yeah, find it right outside your door because it's in the public.
At a door near you. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Fuck you.
Why is every podcast have to end with "fuck you"?
I don't know. It doesn't. Not ever. It's not.